What does it mean to you to be holy? Do you know anybody that's holy? Perhaps we would say God is holy, Jesus is holy, the Spirit is holy. We might even say that we know someone that is holy. Perhaps a more mature Christian that we know or that we worship with. But not you and me, right? I mean, we can't be holy. Somebody else can be holy, but really it's unattainable for folks like you and me. Recently at Lakeview Church of Christ, we just completed finishing a study over the book of Exodus and a brief overview of Leviticus. And something that stood out to me, especially reading through the story of the Exodus, into the requirements that God had for his people and the 10 Commandments of Mount Sinai on into the book of Leviticus, was that the same Lord that saved the Israelites is the same Lord that had requirements for the Israelites. Notice with me in Exodus chapter 6 how God saw his people. Say therefore to the sons of Israel, I am the Lord, and I will bring you out from under the burdens of the Egyptians, and I will deliver you from their bondage. I will also redeem you with an outstretched arm and with great judgments. Then I will take you for my people, and I will be your God, and you shall know that I am the Lord your God, who brought you out from under the burdens of the Egyptians. There in Exodus chapter 6, God tells his people what he wants to do for them, and then later gives them their requirements. Look with me in the book of Leviticus chapter 11. In verse 44 and 45, the Lord says, For I am the Lord your God. Consecrate yourselves, therefore, and be holy, for I am holy. And you shall not make yourselves unclean with any of the swarming things that swarm on the earth. For I am the Lord who brought you up from the land of Egypt to be your God. Thus you shall be holy, for I am holy. But certainly, this was just talking to the Israelites, and this was just talking about what food they could eat and food that they couldn't eat, right? I mean, this requirement of being holy is for the children of Israel. It's not for you and I today, is it? Well, look with me, if you would, in 1 Peter chapter 1. In verse 14 and 15, it says, As obedient children, do not be conformed to the former lust, which were yours in your ignorance. But like the Holy One who called you, be holy yourselves, also in all your behavior, because it is written, You shall be holy, for I am holy. What does it mean to be holy? Well, as we just read, we make ourselves holy in the sight of God when we are obedient to his word. So holiness is not just for those in the Old Testament. Holiness is for any of us under the law of Christ that go and read through the scriptures and are obedient to it without adding, without taking away. How are you doing at being holy in the eyes of God? May the Lord continue to bless you as you seek his truths.